All right, warriors, gather around. Let's do this breathing exercise. 5 seconds. Let's liberate ourselves of the occasional brain fart, the rumination. Let's fill it with something constructive. Let's give our brain a different hologram to entertain. One of the victory. One of understanding that the manipulation was the lie. Acceptance of that, we're able to recategorize, shift our thinking, our mindset. Once you become one who learns from the journey, from here forward, you're not going to fall for that. Even now, as a fantastical, learned adult, on occasion, you fall for temptations. You can either beat yourself down for it or grab it by the bootstraps, learn, so as not to go down that path, that journey, but also understand too, you're giving spirit. That is the currency. The currency most sought after. And the sooner you get a grip on this shit and an understanding and thirst for the right shit, you're going to feed your mind the new of understanding and not divert any more energy, or what others call vibration, right? But I refrain from using a lot of these spiritual terms because I don't want to lose you. What's important to me is that you start kicking ass again. That you understand that you are badass before you ran into these people. They all converged on you at the same time because they figured out, we're starting to understand, let's get what we can. And it became a free-for-all, each one having each individual motive. It's just like they sensed, here soon, the whale's tapping out. Give a damn is fixing to be out of business. No vacancy. 5 seconds. Let's take a badass walk on a beach. And let's detangle some of this shit, warriors. Come on, 5 seconds. Come on. Release slowly. Alright. Check this out, y'all. Shake that shit off. That shit is no longer you anyway. Narcissists are going to be begging for leniency. And this is what I want you to understand. You're the measuring stick. And this is why your words carry power. You live by actions. You don't exist on convincing others that you should be forgiven. It's why you live unapologetically. You're calling badass shots. You're exercising self-control. Having discipline is self-respect. Consistency shows a lifestyle, a preference. Narcissists want to solicit your empathy, to accept their perfect imperfections as acceptable. Warriors, what it is, whatever demon, whatever vice or addiction that they may have, it's not your duty to please that booty. You see, just because they have an unquenchable thirst, we all have the same mind fuckery. You just don't feed it. You allow the thoughts of an adult to take precedence in your head, and you control your horny. Oh, I said it. I sure did. Probably throwing the algorithm off. Who knows? Look, narcissists in the horny story, like Little Red Riding Hood, let's just put in horny narcissist in the Little Red Riding Hood story. And Little Red Riding Hood is in the bed, all snuggled up, right? Got the sheets up to the neck, and the big bad wolf walks in. And Little Red Riding Hood says, "Oh, what big ears you have! Oh, what big teeth you have!" And she's running through it. Beautiful nose, tongue, everything. You so hairy. And Big Bad Wolf's going, "Something's up with this. It don't feel right." And he goes to leaving toward the front door, and Little Red Riding Hood throws them covers off, raises that skirt, and says, "Oh no, you not leaving. You got to eat me like the book says." Warriors, the entrapment is real. Listen. Stop trying to get people to see what you see in this awareness. And this is why this is important. This is why you went through what you went through. It's why you had to catch the feels, get your asses handed to you. And then some of you went back for seconds and you convinced yourself, well, I just need to see it from my own eyes, hear it, everything. Okay, I'll grant you that much. I'll stretch it. Sure. Okay, fine. And you've seen enough. Some of you right to the edge. You know what I'm saying? Where you saw what you can't ever unsee, and you just scarred yourself more and more. Undoubtedly later, fully accepting your part in accounting for ignoring red flags and how serious it is to also now in this awareness realize this. You can't bring anyone into this awareness. In your view, and the reason why you went through this is because you have to fully understand and accept this one fact. You had to do it alone. And each and every one of you listening right now had to come into your own awareness and understanding. Just like a self-aware narcissist accepts their path. It's why you can't change their minds. It's why they're able to toy with yours. Because a fully aware warrior doesn't even fall for the entanglement or the idea of entertaining one more second with a narcissist. Warriors, you went through this walk alone to understand fully that you're in the way trying to wake people up. How you help others in screaming your war cry is by living your life. How do you torment a narcissist forever? Forever and ever and ever by living your life. They become irrelevant. Being indifferent to their very existence is only directed to those who by actions prove themselves unworthy of your attention and affection. Your meat. Your meat, yeah. Control your meat, warrior. Your money, your energy, your attention, and your time. Guard it well. Because here soon there's going to be plenty of takers. There's going to be some cold-ass winters dished out. Karma. Don't miss an address. Warriors, narcissists are going to try and one-up even those who are trying to help those others. Trying to help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Narcissists are always going to try and get away with something. And the main thing is, in your awareness, is to understand, don't feed it. When the student is ready for the teacher, the student will seek the teacher out, but will already be operating and investing in themselves with measurable lifestyle changes. Observe, don't absorb. Where's y'all the badasses? Thanks. Thank you so much for your dedication in the remarks to moderate yourselves for the girls in the office and set up all the appointments, do the editing, moderate the trolls. Warriors, as a collaborative group, the main thing is not to get lost so much in trying to understanding the reprobate mind. The danger is in staying in that loop for so long that you're not living your life. The idea in this journey in collecting the data is enriching your life with new. Warriors, start chasing the right butterfly feelings and stop making life decisions on temporary feelings. Can y'all tell it's raining? It's raining water. That's why I'm not doing the video outside. But sometimes thunders a little bit too. But look, y'all, for real. I'm gonna tell y'all a joke about the blind cashier at a sports outdoor goods stores that was a cashier, right? The guy that was next in line noticed he was blind. He was impressed. So he grabbed him a stick of gum and he said, put that on the conveyor belt. As it come up, the blind man reaches over, grabs it, smells it. Wrigley Spearmint Gum. Good choice. He said, $1.25. Right about then, he lets out a hellacious fart. But the guy looks at the blind guy and goes, well, he's blind. He'll never know who done it. Right about then, the cashier goes, all right, sir, did you change your mind on the duck call and the stink bait in your back pocket? You could have heard a pin drop. The man handed $10 and left. Warriors, get out there and own it. Never stop self-improvement. And then understand something. Pay attention to those provoking you, but don't let it take ownership of that badass, beautiful mind of yours. They want you to miss out on the very opportunities that are no longer offered them. You've been afforded a beautiful awareness. How will you use it? It'd be a shame to go before the judgment seat and have to do all the talking to justify your good deeds versus being introduced and spoken of by name for your good deeds without you speaking a word. Those are more better badass butterfly feelings to work and inspire you to become the very great friend you expect in others, living the standard, not checking boxes off like narcissists, having expectations they can't even look up to or live up to, much less. Just because they exist. Show me you love me. Let's go shopping. Get out there and own it, warriors. Proud of you. Shake the dirt off your ass. You had to fall for this shit. Otherwise, you wouldn't be blessed beyond measure Or you could just sit on your ass, let it grow roots, and do nothing with it. Your call. Choice is yours. It's never goodbye. It's always until next time. Namaste.